Hey everyone, Tankenstein here, and welcome to War Thunder Explained. In this video, I will be going over foldered vehicles, or as some people know them as grouped vehicles, in the tech tree, what they are, and why you should unlock them. Now with that being said, this will be a very quick video, so let's just jump into it. And basically, foldered vehicles are vehicles that, well, for example, as you can see here with the German ground tech tree, it looks like there's a lot of vehicles, but there are far more hiding in plain sight. So right here, if I click on this, it just does nothing because, of course, this is not where a folder is, but you can tell a folder by having this little sliver here. It kind of looks like a folder or like a thing where you'd store documents, I guess a folder in this instance, and you click on it, and boom, you have a second vehicle right there. So in this instance, the Leopard A1A1 and the 1A5, but you know, you can go up to the AGF Panthers, and of course they're in every single tech tree for the most part. You have them in aviation. I believe you probably have them in naval as well. Pretty much these are going to be ways in which you can more or less fill out a tech tree, like a lineup. So why should you get them? Well, a lot of people might say, well, you know, it's not going to make it so I can grind through the tech tree, because technically speaking, in order to get, for example, the Leopard 2A4, all you need to do is unlock the Leopard A1A1. That's totally fine. If you want to go through the tech tree as quickly as possible without unlocking everything, you can definitely do that. But foldered vehicles now, so this is the first vehicle in the folder or the grouping is technically not foldered, whereas the other vehicles are. So again, for example, the Leopard 1A5, or in this instance with far more vehicles, the G and F, these are also foldered. They now cost half as much RP to unlock as they used to. So a good example here for vehicles that I've not yet unlocked, you have the Ocelot and the Gepard or however you pronounce it. And as you can see, the Ocelot, 320,000 RP to unlock, whereas the Gepard is 195,000. And that's because, again, they are foldered, and because they are foldered, Gaijin has reduced the RP cost to unlock them by about 50%, which is tremendous. Now, you have to remember, when it comes to the actual modifications, as of right now, they cost as much as they used to, so if you want a fully spaded vehicle that is foldered, it will cost pretty much the same as any other vehicle, but to unlock that vehicle costs substantially less in the first place, which is wunderbar. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why should I do this if I'm just going to be able to grind through the entirety of the tech tree? Well, if you guys don't know, I mean, let's say, for example, this lineup here. I could have it where, let's say if I were to swap this out with a premium, which is, you know, kind of cheating in a way, but let's say if I were to have a 9.3 BR lineup, right, with Germany, and I want the most 9.3 BR vehicles I can have, but I don't feel like grinding out the folder vehicles. So you have the Begleitpanzer, you have the KPZ 70, you kind of have the Leopard A1A1, that's 9.0, and you have the T72 M1. That's it. But if you want to get foldered vehicles included in that, you have the M48 Super, Leopard 1A5 as well, and of course you can start throwing in some premiums as well. So it is a tremendous amount where it's now, again, much easier to unlock. So if I were to go for the 1A5 and the M48 Super, those combined would cost about the same as a single vehicle, which is just wonderful because, again, it is a great way to fill out a lineup for relatively cheap. But with that said, just one last quick thing before we end this video. As you can see here, if you look about halfway down the stat card, it'll say efficient progress from Ocelot 110%. That basically means that, for example, if you were to get 1,000 RP with the Ocelot, you'd get 1,100 efficiency. So you basically, it would give you 1,100 research progress towards the Gepard. Or if you want to do the Flak Rack Panzer 1, that would be also 110%. So basically, you only get that efficiency progress towards the next vehicle either in the folder or in the tech tree. And it's only from the top vehicle in the folder. So again, technically not a foldered vehicle, but you know what I mean. So very important to note as well if you want to really grind out and make it so that you are min-maxing your grind, which, by the way, I do have a video on. Also, I do videos pretty much on all these optionally unlocked vehicles, so if you want to check them out, it is my stock to spaded series, and I will be doing one on the 1A5 as well as the M48 Super if I've not already released those. But either way, thanks so much for watching. If you don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. Either way, thanks again. I'll see you all on the other side.